Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Toby Rosario, and in today's video, what I wanted to talk about is something I think there's a lot of misinformation and misinformation out there, but I want to kind of give you my perspective on things, right? So, wholesaling, uh, it's a very simple concept, right? But it's not easy. Okay, let me explain. So, wholesaling, the concept is very simple. You find it off market property, distressed property, usually uh, well below market value. Okay, you put it under contract for a price that's way below market value. Let's just use an example of $100,000. Very simple. The house is worth $100,000, all fixed up, all repaired, fully renovated. The house is worth $100,000. Okay, you put it on the contract for $50,000. Let's just say that. We're gonna use the numbers very simple. You put it for $50,000. You then find a buyer who's willing to pay you $60,000 for the property. Okay, so you have it on the contract for 50. You have somebody who's willing, a cash buyer, who's willing to pay you 60 for it. Okay, so what you do with your purchase contract, you assign your contract, your rights to the contract, the purchase contract, to the end buyer, and you collect what's called an assignment fee of $10,000 in this example. Very simple, right? That's the basic foundation of wholesaling. You find a on the market, you find a property well below market value, or a property that's good compared to what the market value is, right? In this case, $100,000. You got a 50 cents on the dollar. Okay, let's just use this example. And you find somebody who's willing to pay you a little bit more than what you got it on the contract for, and then you keep the difference. You collect what's called an assignment fee, right? So the concept is very simple, but I think the problem is uh, people people assume that it's going to be easy, right? Like there's not going to be any bumps or any bruises during the process, because I'm going to tell you there is, right? This is not for everybody. So you might want to rethink this, right? You're gonna have situations where you think you're gonna get a deal, or you got a deal, and then there's title issues, and the deal doesn't close, and that deal potentially could have made you $10,000 or $15,000. Now, why most people quit is because of that, right? They chug away, or they've been sold this lie that you're gonna become rich overnight. I can promise you, you will not. Now, here's what I can say: you could make a lot of money. You can make a fortune with this business, right? It all depends on your work ethic. It all depends on what you do with it, right? What you do with the information, how much action you take, et cetera, right? There's a lot of variables to that, but I just want to kind of let you guys know that the concept is very simple, right? But it does require work. It does require you to generate leads. It does require you for you to get out there. It does require mental toughness, right? Which a lot of people don't talk about, because resilience, determination, commitment. Because like I said, you're gonna have a lot of situations where it might take you 6 months to get a deal. It might take you a year. You might, it's a lot of things that happen in this business that kind of deter people away and turn people off because they've been sold, I believe, this lie that it's just going to happen overnight. Now, you can close a deal. If you're a beginner, I've seen people close $60,000 deals for their first deal. Is that common? No, right? In the first 30 days or whatever the case is. Like, some people, it just so happens to be that they get, I don't want to say luck, but they get blessed with certain opportunities. But the harder you work, the luckier you get, right? But the whole point of this video is to kind of let you guys know that the concept is very simple, but don't get it misconstrued. It's not easy, right? It's not easy. I can promise you that it's not easy. The concept is simple, but it's not easy. It's not easy. It does require work. It does require you to actually do something. You don't push a button and then magically you get a $10,000 check. So I just wanted to shoot this video to kind of reaffirm that the concept is simple, right? You find an off-market property or distressed property, or you find a property that is well below market value. You can use that number, can be different for your market. It doesn't matter. It's just as long as you get it way below, you get it as cheap as you can, and somebody's willing to pay you a little bit more than what you have it on the contract for. And you don't actually buy the house, you assign the contract. So you're assigning contracts, okay? Just so we're clear, not an attorney or anything like that. So that's pretty much it. I just kind of want to let you guys know that it's just try to be transparent, right? This is not an easy business. It's a simple concept, right? The concept is very simple, but it's not easy, meaning it does require work and mental toughness. So this might not be for everybody. Don't forget to join my Facebook group. I'll have the link in the description. It's just a group, a Facebook group, private Facebook group where you get the network, and I'll put some content in there, and it's just a group to kind of network with like-minded people.